Coffee isn't just caffeine, it's your daily fuel. But here's the intel: prices are already up 21% since last year, and a tariff-driven surge is coming this fall. Your cup of coffee could soon cost like a luxury item. Once October hits, you may find that mission start morning routine disrupted. What do you do when supply lines shift and morale is on the line? Stock up now, or risk being outflanked. In the next few minutes, we'll map out which staples demand preemptive action, so you don't get caught unprepared. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great! Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Your grocery cart is not just a cart. It's a frontline. Each item resting inside is a ration, a resource, a lifeline. And right now, the enemy is not across an ocean or behind a fortified wall, it's pressing forward in the form of rising prices. Every shelf you walk past is a contested zone, every barcode scanned at the register is a reminder that supply lines are under fire. Think of coffee, eggs, beef. Simple, commonplace, everyday. The same way a soldier might expect bread or water to be at hand, you expect these items to sit steady in your pantry or fridge. But when costs surge, that quiet confidence shatters. Eggs, once reliable, now spike like artillery shells at random intervals. Beef, long held as a weekend staple, swings higher with each new USDA briefing. Stability is the mythology, volatility is the reality. Coffee is perhaps the clearest example. Just 12 months ago, what you poured into a mug in seconds cost you significantly less. Now, that number has swelled by over a fifth, and on the horizon, tariffs act like reinforcements moving into theater, guaranteed to push that line even further. Something as basic as coffee, minted into habit, bound to ritual, reshaped into a high-value target. Suddenly, your morning brew carries the kind of weight usually reserved for fuel or ammunition shipments. Meanwhile, command intelligence, in the form of official briefings from agriculture agencies, paints a grim picture. Beef and eggs remain flagged as unstable, marked with alerts not for quick skirmishes but for long campaigns. These aren't momentary flares, they are protracted engagements. Families who once relied on steady protein now face battles of attrition as prices swing and surge across quarters. Each update is less a forecast than a warning: expect resistance, expect turbulence, expect fatigue. That's not the end of the assault. While the center line draws attention, other forces flank. Candy, sugar, orange juice, secondary units that few monitor closely. They creep in at the margins like special forces slipping past radars, striking not head-on but at supply bridges that feed the household. By the time you notice, the damage is done. Bags of sugar shrink, ounces trimmed without your consent. Juice bottles lighten, but tags read the same. This is not a clean, open battlefield. It's guerrilla warfare on your wallet. Picture one case: a family stands at a meat cooler expecting a steak night. They find a single ribeye priced near $18. In the past, this would feed the table. Now, it's priced as a splurge, half rations disguised as normal. That is how morale collapses. It doesn't take a sweeping offensive. Just one denial, one basic quota suddenly out of reach. A clear cut between expectation and reality slices deeper than any receipt total. Seasonal goods add insult to injury. Walk an aisle in October and scan a bag of Halloween candy. The weight has thinned, yet cost climbs higher. What looked at first like a subtle change carries impact once multiplied across households and neighborhoods. This is an erosion not by single bomb blasts but by constant, steady shelling. A war of inches on the family budget. So what does a disciplined defense look like? Preparation. Stocking known essentials, not reacting after the breach. Buy cuts of beef when prices flatten, freeze them, and hold in reserve. Set aside canned tuna for protein continuity. Secure sugar now, before it trims further. Coffee can be stashed too, sealed and pre-positioned as if filling depots along a contested road. In strategy, survival belongs to those who think ahead, not those who wait for supply drops. Now the question turns to you. On this front line, when the shelves groan under pressure and the scanner sings louder, which ration would you secure first? Would you lock down your morning coffee, or secure protein while it's still accessible? Comment your choice below, because in this campaign, your strategy decides whether you hold the line or cede ground. Grocery inflation is not random. It mirrors a battlefield where tactics decide survival. Planning ahead means you build reserves before supply chains collapse. Waiting means you fight empty-handed when the surge hits. This is not theory, it's your cart, your wallet, your rations. Secure your supplies now. Coffee, beef, sugar, and beyond. October's increase is the next wave, and you either hold ground or lose momentum. Subscribe and join a community that sees daily life the way a tactician sees terrain. Have you already noticed the quiet hikes at your own store? What other essentials belong on this list?